Alright guys and gals, who's ready to duel? Crap. I forgot my deck. But I got my sleeves. Watching a previous ecchi anime review if you want to see what they look like up close. But I play her. Yeah. Oh look! Percentatrix to get summoned. Stay tuned for an awesome nostalgia trip and review of YuGiOh, the movie, Pyramid of Light, 2004, 2018 edition. Not only did we get awesome Husbando edition of the Legendary Collection set Kaiba, awesome unboxing. Did I get godly pulls or bust? Check out my video on that. But also we got the re-release of the wonderful 2004 YuGiOh the movie, Pyramid of Light. And I'm like, oh my gosh, they're re-releasing this in like better definition and on the big screen again. I'm like, I haven't seen that since obviously 2004. So yeah, Jay here, blah blah, whatever. Saw the YuGiOh the movie, 2004 one. 14 years later, it was awesome, was enjoyable. So I thought I'd make a top 10 list of my favorite things, scenes, whatever, about YuGiOh the movie, the Pyramid of Light, 2004. So here it is, my friends. Here it is. All you anime fans, anime girl, titty fans, and YuGiOh fans. So here you go, guys and gals. Then I liked all the adult themes, and it's like it's PG or was it not rated? But I mean, it's like, you know, when they try to screw things over, I'm like, take that for kids, you couldn't f over a lot of us on a lot of stuff. There was cleavage, there were breasts. At the beginning, we put the piece together, there was a sexy little ghostly woman. You can see the boobs hanging out of the shirt, I mean, you can tell they're there. And then they had like Fairy's Gift, naked Fairy's Gift. I mean, arms and stuff covering and then covering them up. I remember on the trailer, like, you get to see a little bit of curve of the ass, naked ass. But in this, you know, it's like, it's kind of cropped, but it's like, still, damn. Petting the Dark Clown, it was like creepy and cute and stupid at the same time, but kind of creepy. And then he goes over to attack and it's like, and you see him stab his dagger right through Yugi. Stabs right through him. And then there's talk of death, there's talk of killing, like in the little slab on the sarcophagus, it says, those be killed or something. I'm like, man, there's a lot of talk. People in the opening, when the whole thing caves in, you're seeing people getting crushed and killed. People are like dying in a lot of stuff. I'm like, wow, good job not ending that stuff out. And of course, probably one of my favorite parts, if not my favorite part of the whole thing, the cleavage, the bouncing breasts, all kept intact. I mean, really showing red wine in there, so, hey, we had that in a kid's movie too. Good job, guys, good job. A lot of the silly jokes and innuendos. There's a lot of them in there. And one that just had me and my best friend just like laughing our asses off in the theater, and then people behind us too were. I'm like, I forgot all about that joke. And I'm like, good job. Usually, you know, I'm not for Tristan, you know, but I mean, he delivers a lot of just stupid, well, you know, he's just those goofball, lame psychiatrist just makes the jokes and stuff, but damn it. He did some good ones in this movie. I'm like, I forgot about him, then it brings back the memories and I remember all of it. And then the one where it's just like, he's like, Joey, I smell something fishy. Actually, that was me. Sorry about that. I was like, what the f***? Who says that? Who says that? Oh my gosh, that was just so out there. I'm like, who just... Oh, sorry, that was me. It's like, what? That was hilarious. But especially with that, like, I love all the lame quips and insults and puns and stupid little comebacks and snarky remarks and one-liners. I love all that stuff in this. Also, the innuendos. And then, there's a lot of deck talk, and I really like the Kaiba with Pegasus is like, dust off your deck there, old man. And I'm like, dusting off his deck. And it's like, only my deck can do this. What only the thing can defeat you is my deck. My deck is powerful. My deck is like, I'm pretty sure we're thinking dick here, but I don't know, that's what I always got out of it. And watching this movie again now, so much, you know, we're back and forth, like, everything that seems to be done or said seems to be dirty. Maybe that's just my mind. And my best friend's mind. But anyway. More innuendos with Pegasus and Kaiba's like, ooh, cowboy, let's not get nasty. Not yet, at least. I was like, oh! I'd watch that. And the biggest innuendo was when Taya decides, like, I need to help my friends. And she goes in there to help them while they're searching through the maze. And there's this line, she's all, I'm coming, guys. I'm coming! And I'm just like, oh my gosh, I remember that. And he's laughing his ass off. People were chuckling again while we're watching this now. And I'm like, oh yeah, she's definitely coming. She looks like she's coming, all right. And I'm sitting there like, I'm having memories of back in 2004, with my sister, I wasn't going to be like, with my sister, she'd be like, yeah, you're a hentai, Jay. And I'm like, yeah. But I remember people were snarking in the audience then. And then my friends at the time and people I used to go to card shops and duel with, talking about them, were like, all talking about the Taya scene. With the O face, the orgasming, and the ecstasy, and the I'm coming! Classic. One of the best parts in the whole movie. The gods. A lot of, usage of the gods as usual, and some really odd things with the gods. That was cool about the movie. It was cool seeing the gods, because everyone loves the god monsters. No one's playing them, but, everyone loves them. Especially, like, some of the odd ones, like infinite attack. Okay, that's possible. And then when they're like, I will now combine them, fuse them together for one awesome move, they're Anubis. And it's like, what? Okay. But it was pretty cool, gimmicky for the movie. This is the top thing, the duels. The duels in this were really good. They keep you... YuGiOh does a good job of, like, throughout every episode of the show, the original show, and, like, GX for me, and in the movie, and then in the new movie, the 20th anniversary movie, beautiful movie, better than this one, but this one I still think is, like, spectacular, whatever. Want to fight about it, but if you want to, go check out my video on the top 10 movies of last year, and that was pretty high on my list. I really liked the 20th anniversary movie, The Dark Side of Dimensions, real good stuff there, check it out. I got links, I guess, again there. A lot of shameless plugs in this one, but they all fit in. I mean, the Toon duel was like pretty much my favorite duel of the whole thing, because Pegasus is awesome, and it was Pegasus versus Kaiba, two of my favorite characters of all time, going at it, getting to see the Toons again, the new Toons, and the whole segment is just awesome, it's hilarious, and it's pretty hot. And then the whole ending duel. I mean, I like the whole thing between Kaiba and Yugi, and then it's nice to see Yugi finally getting his ass kicked. Go Kaiba! Team Kaiba! I have no idea what this is. Team Seto Kaiba. Anyway, but that was so cool, and then when Anubis takes over. So the duels are really well done, really well made. A couple of the edits made it seem like choppy, where it's like you need an explanation, but then if you know the cards, you know the explanation. And I even like where he goes with Pegasus, and it's like, spoil me the explanation. You don't have to explain every card. I know what they do. Do I look like I was born dueling yesterday? But anyway, the duels are epic, and they do a really good job on them. The Joey duels. Always love that, Joey, and I love the lame stuff again, but it's so funny. It's like, harsh, lame but harsh. Poor Joey. It's like, we wanted the king of games, not the king of lames. We wanted the all-time champs, not the all-time chumps. And then what was the one the other guy said? Something of the, not something of the clods. I was like, really? Those are some, like, lame, really lame insults, but this one he's like, dang, man! My favorite part is I get to see cute little Jackson Fairy say, I summon Lily! And Joey's eyes like, eh? And it's cute how they give her a little voice, just like, hi there! And then she's like, say, ah! She's just cute and adorable, Lily's cute, hot, and all that stuff there. And the big needle is like, ah! Right in his ass. Love it. And, like, Lily can stick her Fuda needle, whatever that representing Lucky Joey. Anyway. Love it. Love all the characters. I mean, Seto Kaiba. He was like, always was, always is, and always will be my main draw to the Yu-Gi-Oh series. Love the guy. He is the best character. Everything about him, personality, design, badassery, deck, cards, everything you want from the Legacy support. Great set that just came out. He is great. And in this movie, it was classic, beautiful, smug, douchey, wonderful dick Kaiba. Treating people the way he does and the lines he delivers, classic, gold, I love it. I mean, he's like, you couldn't beat him with the simulator. Well, I said, but if you just give us more time, like, you're all fired. Oh, now, big brother, it's just, and the stuff he says back and forth, like, Kaiba boy, and he's like, what of it, Pegasus? And, I mean, he just smarts off to, like, everybody. Love it. And then the ending with the duel between him and Yugi, great stuff, and yes, he definitely would have won that if it wasn't for, Anubis. But anyway, and then classic Kaiba, you summon a cream puff and an elf. It's like, oh, Kaiba. Yeah, that's Yugi for you. Maximilian Pegasus, he's back. Just as good as ever. Quite honestly, my favorite villain. Villain if you say so. He had good intentions, basically, just did it the wrong way. And I'm so glad that he came back, and it was, you know, stuff like that. It's like, this movie was really not as family-friendly as you want, because I like the little scene where he's like, I'm not able to see as well as I used to, and then Kaiba's like, ugh! And he's like, and it's like, oh, gruesome eye. They don't really show anything, but it's just the idea. And he's just as good as ever. Kaiba boy, let's say we have a duel. And it's so cool, and it's like he's drinking wine. He's like, oh, no more white wine spritzes before bed for me. When he has a nightmare, I'm like, oh my gosh. And then he shows up with the helicopter like, I figured it out. All I did was a simple, like, Wikipedia search. You dumb kids. Yeah, it's just beautiful. And then, again, Toons. We get to see the Toons. New Toons. Toons we like. Quoting the abridged series, which is great and all. Where it's like, you turn the hottest Yu-Gi-Oh card into a 5-year-old girl, but you sick bastard's like, well, you, but anyway, it's just, she's still adorable and cute. It was awesome, lovely, I mean, come on. Moe, lolly goodness, whatever. Please, get out of here. Anyway, Pegasus J. Crawford, always happy to see more and more of him. Happy when I saw him in GX, happy when you see him, and like, every time you see him, he's just best villain, even though Merrick was, he was cool. I tend to like the artwork of him more. Not gonna lie, the Yu-Gi-Oh! Males are pretty nicely designed. And Bakura was badass, Thief Bakura especially. Pegasus definitely was, in my opinion, the greatest villain, personality, and everything about him. And the uniqueness, joy, and love that he has for the deck and that he brings out with his tunes. Funny bunny! And then Pegasus, I was so happy to get the Millennium set that came out, the booster pack. Boost! That's a different type of boost. Booster pack, and did an unboxing review of that, and pretty happy. Mostly I just wanted for all the Pegasus cards. Some little bit Toon brands and all the new Millennium support, like Eyes Restricted, all that good stuff there. Check that out if you want. Unlike everyone else, you'll get honest unboxing reviews from me. I'm not going to sit there and be like, oh, when I I'm going to be like, oh, this is how great, and smiles. This is still, you're going to hear probably like a lot of bleeping, and I promise a lot of like good footage and clips of Kaiba and other anime stuff there, and anime titties if you like that stuff, so. Check out that below for more Pegasus fun. On with more. Definitely the top spot is like, oh, you know, nice seeing, you know, the sexy monster girl cards. I mean, we have Magician's Valkyria. She looks so pretty and beautiful, and just, you know, the tits, you know, the body, the outfit, the nice color of the hair, her determined face. Queen's Knight. I love how like her blonde hair was all like made up, and the little heart there, and her little stern face there, and the hubcap breasts. Nice to see her in battle. Again, like I said, Lily earlier. And then you got, you know, Dark Magician Girl in there. And of course, everyone loves Dark Magician Girl. She looked awesome in there. And then the best thing was, you know, I mean, oh yeah, Sphinx Talea. I thought she had a real pretty face, hot. Would like to have seen some cleavage booze under that fur. Even with her scary face. She, you know, she's still pretty cute and hot. Real pretty face. Good lips. Of course, the Toons. Adorable. Toon Dark Magician Girl. And then the sexy lesbian awesomeness that is the Toon Gemini Elves. That was my favorite scene back in 2004. It's my favorite scene now, because not just because it's the Toons, it's Pegasus versus Kaiba, my two favorite characters. The Toon Gemini Elves were like, they were uncensored. You get to see the breasts when they're appearing, cleavage, the breasts jiggle and bounce, and they all have like this kind of type of attitude and playfulness, little snarky, bitchy seductiveness, little tsundere-ness, I guess, whatever you want to call their attitude. And I like the design, real pretty curvy figures, big bouncing breasts, and then the comicness when they're like, oh no, don't, and then it's like all running away, and then boosh, and then them all taking the card, pretty lipstick color, eyes, just the hair, the breasts, bouncing, big melons, just, that's my favorite scene in there, because I was like, yeah, they didn't censor out the boobies, they didn't censor out the boobies, they let them bounce freely for us all, folks. But on to the true number one now. It's just because that got bumped up now is my favorite, because after seeing it after 14 years, number one is the nostalgia factor, the memories, just the fact that I still can't believe that was 14 years ago, and I remember seeing that, you know, so many times, 7 times, you know, that's the most I've ever seen, well, until, you know, Avengers 8 and then Iron Man 3, like, 16, and then Frozen 73 times. But hey, it was some good memories and bonding with my, you know, sister and friends, and good movie, and good to see that in. Saw that movie 7 times in theaters with my sister. It was a little bonding thing. We loved it. She loved it at the time. And we got all the cards. So even my dad was like, yeah, back when he liked it. And then when I'm telling him about it, it's back in theaters again, he's like, oh, I remember that. That was actually pretty good. And he, you know, when I showed up the Legendary Collection Kaiba, he's like, isn't that the bad guy, the jerk with the blue eyes? I'm like, he remembers blue eyes. But Kaiba's not a jerk. He's just a beautifully wonderful dick. The memories of it. Sitting there watching it, like, remembering all the scenes, how the story went, the cards. Remember back then, like, I was watching it now with my best bud, and remember the experience back then, and then just, again, 14 years ago. Damn, that was so long ago. Such a good movie. I enjoyed it. I really loved it. And it was fun to get back that feeling, tear in your eye emotions of all the scenes, the moments. Like, you know, Yugi. Ah! Hey, Yugi! Run! Don't talk! Run! Yeah, and then the mummies are like, ah! I just remember, like, seeing that, I was like, laughing my ass off, like, oh, I forgot all about these, like, run, 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 run. So much good stuff in there. It was fun. And I was laughing like I enjoying it like I saw it the first time, even though I've seen it many times. And just the idea that you go there and you get the cards. That was a big thing there, you know. You got to go there and get the cards. Just like the new movie, you got that cool card going to see, and you got that neat obelisk. So many memories. That's the joy of the remembering with my family and friends, then and now. Remembering how much I just love Yu-Gi-Oh, dueling, anime, Japan, all that stuff in general, and just how much it brings us, you know, together. And that's the #1 thing for seeing Yu-Gi-Oh! The movie, The Pyramid of Light, 2004. Thank you for bringing it back again in the big screen, and then getting to see that sneak peek of Vrains in the dub. Didn't seem too bad in dub form. I was just happy to see my little Blue Angel and the appearance of her and hearing her American voice and getting ready for some Trick Stars. Salty. Which, again, reviews and ratings don't mean like, let's talk about Rotten Tomatoes real quick. Look at this. Look at the reviews on this stuff. This is why reviews and stuff like that, like, if you value and judge a movie based on Rotten Tomatoes or IMDb, and IMDb lets just anybody come on there and just go, you know, I'm just signing in, I can review, and they could cause the rating of the movie to go down just because you have reviews like, I gave this movie 1 star, I've never seen it, but I hate that it's so popular. I love the movie, but I hate that it's getting so much hype and it's overhyped and overpopular right now. So I'm going to give it a 1 star just to bring the ratings down on movies. Or, you know, I want the new DC movie to be higher that just came out than the new Marvel one. So we're going to get a bunch of people just flood it and then drop. I mean, come on. And Rotten Tomatoes, when you look at this stuff, the critics who are reviewing it, it's like, this is so, like, disgusting and dishonest and kind of insulting. And not just, I mean, look at this. They're not just insulting the card game. They're insulting anime. It seems like they're insulting Japan in general. And this is just kind of disgusting. I mean, who are they? Are they that one dick, Paul Logan or whatever? I mean, this is disgusting. So just because you see, oh, look, the critics will give it 5%. They're not going to go see it. It's like, do you like anime? Do you like Yu-Gi-Oh? If you like Yu-Gi-Oh, you're going to see it. You're not going to care what these losers think. You know? So that's bullshit. I mean, they even did the same thing with the new one. Oh, only fans are gonna appeal to this. No shit, only fans are gonna like this. So no shit, no one's just gonna be able to jump in there and go, this is A+, 100%, Rotten Tomato worthy movie or show. It's like, no, fans are gonna like it. That's what they're catering to for Star Wars, Transformers, all that. So no shit when you see critics going, we're snooty and we don't like this. Only the fans are gonna appeal to this. That's because they're only appealing to the fans, and that's how they should do it. Unlike what they did when they try to do something new, like, say, the Death Note one there. I want to appeal to a different audience. No, how about you appeal to the fans of the thing, and that's going to be better as a whole. Every movie nowadays is a commercial for buying stuff. Do you think they make the Star Wars movies think, let's make a quality film here? Yeah, right. No, they want to sell toys and shit. So, you critics are fucking dumb as shit. So, f*** these lame reviewers just insulting, like, you know, oh, this is the type of squinty-eyed Chinese cartoons you see from that Japan land. I'm like, that's disgustingly reviewing. Ugh. Seto Kaiba would whip all you f***ing lame critics' asses. Pegasus would, Yugi would. Us guys, you just challenge these people to a duel and be like, hey, go f*** yourself. I should even know how to play this simple kids game. That's the end of the rant portion. What do you think? They're little cubes? Cubes. Cubes. Why not? And what about these cute little guys? You can check a video about these kawaii cube Yu-Gi-Ohs. Kaiba, Yugi, DMG, Dark Magician, Kribo, Mystical Elf. Check a video about them if you want to see a review on them. Good stuff. Already in my other Yu-Gi-Oh stuff there. I do anime and Yu-Gi-Oh, whatever, blah, blah. So yeah, Yu-Gi-Oh the movie, 9 out of 10, still holds up to this day. I was like, my bud was like, oh, I enjoyed it. And I was like, still holds up to this day. Good movie. The 20th one's better, because that was good closure. That was perfect in every way. But this is still good. It was still like, I was in awe watching it on the big screen again. It was fun. It was awesome. Take care, guys. You know what's kind of cool? You can probably just be like, ugh, slice, slice, cut a lot of people with some cool actiony. That's kind of cool. I'm happy it fits, by the way. Although, hasn't cut off any circulation yet. Although I'm slightly turning purple. I'm back. So, you know, if you wore two of these, you're going to be like, Scyther! 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 Oh yeah, this is Yu-Gi-Oh! Anyway, on with the duel!